name is Bala and I'm in my fourth and final year doing visual communications at ADM. In terms of my role at the club, I'm the current chairperson of the squad.
Hi guys, my name is Darren and I am the Vice President of the NTU Debate Squad. I am currently in my third year of studies in English Literature.
Hello, I'm Gupta Chaitanya. You can call me Chetu. I am an undergraduate student majoring in physics in NTU. I am the external tournament manager and the treasurer of the NTU English Debate Squad. In other words, I handle registration for debating tournaments on the behalf of the participants from the club and handle financial transactions for the same.
Hi, my name is Sam. I am going to be a second year mechanical engineering student this year. I am the marketing and welfare officer. I manage the Facebook as well as the Instagram. I'm also the one in charge of planning bonding activities for the club. So this looks like farewells and other just general club bonding stuff.
I'm Rohan and I'm the training officer of the NTU Debate Squad. I'm in year 2 computer science major. I'm in charge of chalking out the training schedule, the training regimen and proposing the sort of content that we will cover alongside with our coach Viha so that we can actually improve substantially as debaters in each and every training session.
Hi, I'm Jun Hong, a history major and I'll be year 2 this coming academic year. What is my role at the club? Well, I am the events officer. So firstly, I'm supposed to plan and oversee events such as orientation week. Secondly, my other role would be to stay in contact with the debate club from the other universities in Singapore so that we can have either combined training or spars for competitions that might come up.
As the training officer of the club, I can tell you that training...
We train 2 times a week during the semester. Training also increases in frequency and intensity closer to the major tournaments that have moved online for now. So we've also moved online and we train on Zoom and Discord.
So usually our trainings will take place in the ARC,
which is an academic building near the North Spine.
And it will last about 3 hours-ish and usually will include a little bit of a meta session, which is when our coach comes in and just teaches us and gives us little lectures about stuff around the world that's happening right now. So you could have things like
geopolitics,
environment,
you can have things about social issues like
feminism,
LGBTQ+, like current social movements for instance. Even sometimes you can have some really tough topics like economics,
philosophy,
law.
But basically you get like a full general knowledge course and it's divided into different topics each time. So that will last about 45 minutes to an hour and the remainder of the time we will actually have a proper debate.
And then we split off into teams to prepare our case, whether we're for or against. And then we give speeches about the topic and we sort of respond to each other as the debate moves on. After the debate's over, we try to discuss it and break it down into what happened in the debate, and then we call it a day.
I think a really cool aspect of our trainings also is that they're very diverse. So we always like to mix it up. Sometimes we have content lectures and then full debates. We have
spars with other schools like NUS and SMU and even SIM.
And last year, before the debating rounds actually start, we have these like current affairs quizzes to keep everyone informed of what is happening around the world the past week.
We also have tournament reviews during our trainings and whatnot, and sometimes we just sit down in groups and brainstorm different arguments or different ideas about a particular topic or a theme in general.
So what happens if you don't have that much experience? That's fine.
Not to worry.
Don't worry if you've never debated before.
That's absolutely fine.
The NTU English Debate Squad has a reputation for bringing in people with zero debate experience and turning them into successful, renowned, and legendary debaters. This phenomena is colloquially known as the NTU Factory. Many NTU alumni stand as evidence of this phenomena. You are welcome at the club regardless of your debating experience.
We've seen countless examples of debaters who have started as novices but left as absolute legends, and we hope to live up to them as well. And that's probably what your story is going to be like, as long as you have the commitment and the dedication.
I came in at year one with absolutely zero debating experience. I was in TCAs like art club and soccer previously. Rest assured, you have a coach, Diha, who will take all the juniors through the basics of debating for the first few weeks. They're actually the only university in Singapore to have a coach, which makes NTU excellent for anyone who wants to learn how to debate. And of course, we have our seniors who are always willing to help and will of course train with you as well.
Like any other sport out there, there's always definitely going to be a learning curve. However, here in NTU Debates, because we are a relatively small club, we like to, really pay you a lot of attention and really help you mature and grow as a debater. In fact, debates itself is structured around personal enrichment and learning. And I like to believe that we are a really, really loving club, and I'm really, really happy to be the vice president of a club that's really so loving and really very affectionate, and we really like to give all our juniors the best possible time that they can have.
I think you probably couldn't find a more welcoming bunch of people to teach you the ropes of debating.
Recently, we participated in Australs, which is an inter-varsity tournament with universities in Asia and Australasia region. I think I learned a lot from the experience about how they phrase their speeches, how they prepared their speeches, and it's an inspiration, I think, to the team as a whole, and how much we can improve and how much we can do better.
My favorite memory is probably getting McDonald's with the debating squad after we've just had, an intense training session where we're kind of just chilling, talking about future tournaments, talking about past tournaments, how the debate we just had went, some iconic debates even maybe. And it's a very casual atmosphere to be in. I'm very lucky, and it's something that I, cherish quite a bit.
I love the time when we participated in World University Debating Championship. It was a great pedagogical and recreational experience. It was also a great bonding opportunity that resulted into greater camaraderie among the members of the contingent.
I think there's way too many, but one of my favorite moments in the club is probably in one of our overseas tournaments. I think in late last year, in 2019. Basically, we went for the largest debating tournament in the entire world. It's called the World Universities Debating Championship, and I really had a lot of really amazing memories there. It was really, really very fun, and I think what made my experience really even more amazing was the fact that we did really, really well. We were the second best performing Singapore team in such a big international arena.
I think my most memorable experience, or rather a string of experiences, apart from of course the tournaments that we attended locally and internationally, would be right before training, when we actually engage in banter, maybe solve a couple of crossword puzzles thanks to Jose, and just generally catch up with each other, because we know that that's the sweet spot right before training actually begins and things get serious, but right after the stress of school, where we can actually just decompress and talk to the people we care about and consider basically family at this point.
I think my favorite memory with the squad was this year's Chinese New Year, when we gathered for celebration at my house. We started the night with lohe, moved on to pizza, which is always great, and ended the night with a mini trivia game night type situation. And it was really chill, and I think everyone was just having a good time. You should join debate because you'll make great friends.
We're a really inclusive, friendly bunch. I think we all equally care both about NTU's debating achievements as well as the club's tight-knit community.
Why you should join the NTU Debate Squad is because we're a really, really fun club.
Because we get to go to McDonald's after every training.
It would look really good on your testimonial.
Because we have an absolutely brilliant coach.
And if you're an international student like me, I think you should absolutely join to get an experience, where you are exposed to the different cultures that exist in Singapore, and you get to meet new people, of course.
And along the way, you'll also become a much better citizen.
Because you get to be friends with Darren.
Lots of international tournaments, regional tournaments, lots of local tournaments as well.
You get to travel around the world.
Broadening your worldview, giving you some more international exposure.
You get an amazing opportunity to network and make friends from various parts of the globe.
Lots of opportunities for you to improve, grow as not just a debater, but also a person.
So the ability to process information and come up with an adequate response quickly.
Because we're going to have pizza the first time that we actually meet physically.
You solidify your critical thinking ability.
And also pick up really important public speaking skills.
which is always a useful skill to have, not just in school, but in life.